All right, so with Switch 2 right around the corner, Jay and I are pretty excited to talk about what we would like to see in a possible Mario Odyssey sequel. It's already been out for 7 years, bro. That's crazy to me. Uh,
That
But
doesn't sound right to me,
I know.
but
But
it's crazy.
let's just hop into it. Today we're just going to talk about like new things we want to see, new mechanics, old things we want to see stay. But I'm just going to hop into it with some of the stuff I would like to see stay.
Go off. What you got?
So first off, I got the Odyssey. I like having everything kind of split into different zones. Like,
Just the vehicle in general?
yeah,
Just
so
the
like
Odyssey?
using the
Okay.
Odyssey to go to each kingdom, I like that. I would prefer it be that way versus like one large like sandbox world. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah, and I think that helps with the variety and the uniqueness of each kingdom as well. Because
Yeah,
if it's like oh my God, I almost said Hyrule Warriors. Breath of the Wild, it's just one big map, which they have zones and everything. They got the desert, they got the uh what is it? The lava kingdom. I can't what is
Oh,
it?
and Hyrule?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's like the Goro place. Yeah,
Goro, yeah.
yeah.
And then the water fellas and everything there. So keeping the Odyssey, 2 thumbs up. Obviously, if it's called Super Mario Odyssey 2 and they don't have an Odyssey, kind of dumb
That'd
on
be
their part.
wild. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
wild.
that'd be kind of crazy, but I agree with that. Um,
Yeah, hit me with one.
let's see.
What you feeling?
Honestly, dude, this game personally for me when I first got it, I had no complaints whatsoever. The gameplay was fantastic. I would love them to keep the gameplay for it, maybe with like a few new mechanics. Um, just overall, like just a great game, and that I nothing more to say to that, honestly. Like obviously keep the Odyssey, keep the gameplay mechanics. I'm sure we'll go into like what we want and everything like that in the future because I got some pretty good and cool ideas for the second game. But yeah, I mean, I keep it as it is. Honestly, what isn't
Yeah.
broken, don't fix it. You know?
I agree. I'm okay with some changes, but another thing I want to see stay the same is Mario's movement, and what I mean by that is like not having. I'm okay with Cappy's moveset kind of changing. Like keep what he has now, but add new stuff. Obviously, that directly affects Mario's movement, but I'm talking like his movement speed, his jumping height. Like I think all of that was really good in Odyssey. Like I don't think he needs to be faster or slower. I just thought all of that worked really well for Mario. Just the way he moved, it felt fluid. So I want them to keep it that way, and I'm totally fine with that.
100%. I totally agree with you. This game gives me Mario 64 vibes, 110%. During
Easily,
that
yeah.
time period when the 64 came out, Mario 64 was revolutionary. This game, in my opinion, would change the whole Mario scenery as it is. Like, it's a complete game changer. You know, it's just crazy. Like, the Mario movement is pretty good, like you said. I like how he's not too fast, not too slow. He jumps perfectly. And, we'll discuss Cappy's abilities as we move forward, but yeah, you're
Yeah.
right on the money with that. Like perfect movement. Besides like the classic stick drift on the old school Joy Cons when the
Yeah.
Switch came out, but other than that, keep it
Nintendo,
the
you
same.
frauds. Yeah. And dude, it's kind of crazy that you were saying talking about 64 and everything. I just realized that Odyssey is like the first real open world um Mario game or 3D Mario game rather since Sunshine technically, cuz you had the Galaxy games which are level based. Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
open world to an extent,
yeah,
especially
that's totally different though.
Galaxy 1.
That's
Yeah, that's what
different.
I'm saying. And, 3D Land and 3D World are also level based. So, this is like the first real open world one since Sunshine, which
Yeah,
I just
no, it's
realized,
been a
which is
minute.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, but obviously this is the first game. I'm really hoping they do a sequel.
They have to do a
Um,
sequel, man. This
yeah,
this is the thing I'm looking forward to.
it's a cash
Breath of the
grab,
Wild,
and
they got their sequel, man. I want my sequel. I want
yeah.
Odyssey 2, bro.
And in my opinion, I don't know if you saw this is completely off topic, but they announced the PS5 Pro. That shit is horrendous. If
Oh, it's
Nintendo
terrible. Yeah.
next couple of weeks, if they drop the Switch 2 announcement, it's a wrap for Sony, honestly, because
Well, it's just their
uh,
revamped system. You know how they do that every generation. I'm sure Xbox is going to roll out an Xbox 1X Mega Pro, whatever.
Yeah, but
So
$700 for a console, dog.
yeah, 700. I mean, at
Seven
that
hundred
point, you might as
dollars.
well invest in a PC. If I'm going to be
Yeah,
honest, the only thing that
and
Sony has going is exclusives, and even then, a lot of
not
them,
even
if
then.
you wait, they just come to Steam. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Um. But
And
let's dive into some stuff we want to
oh,
see. Cause
one more
oh,
thing
what you
for
got?
stuff I want to say the same. I want at least 2 collectibles like they had per world, in each kingdom. So like we had the purple coins in the moons.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that, and even like an additional one. I definitely want to have
I was gonna
2
say probably a
different
little more,
collectibles. Yeah.
probably a
So
little more, but we'll dive deep into that once
yeah,
we, discuss the new things we want to see. But you want to jump right into it?
yeah. Hit me with a new mechanic here.
All right. We discussed it briefly, but you and me, we love our couch co-ops. I need Luigi in the next game, bro. I
Yeah.
need Luigi in the next game with his own version of Cappy. Um, what they did, I'm gonna use this as an example for the previous Lego Star Wars game that came out. It was you share a screen at first, but if you walk away from that person, it turns into like a vertical split screen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Which is
Uh,
I think
I
is
think you're right.
genius.
I do think you're right. Yeah.
So if let's say we're in Seaside Kingdom, you're just propping your feet up on any like I guess the chair or whatever. I'm underwater. We don't need to like teleport to where player 1 is or
Right.
where player
Like we
2
can go
is.
off screen from each other. Like I
Exactly.
could be, at the top of the mountain and you're by the Odyssey or something.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Unless like besides like starting like missions and stuff like that, obviously like maybe you teleport to where the mission starts or something like
Right,
that.
right.
But definitely need couch co-op for this next game. I think that would honestly help them out tremendously. And it's Mario and Luigi. Like you can't beat that. It's an iconic duo. You got to have him in the next game.
Yeah, it's funny you said that because one of my new mechanics is I would like to have, or originally I said I would like to have Luigi playable like post game kind of thing, like how they did in 3D World. You can play as Luigi after you beat the game, but
Oh, that's
I would be
right.
I would be totally fine if like off the bat you could do like a couch co-op thing, or post game you unlock Luigi, but it would be cool if like how Mario has Cappy, if
Yeah.
Luigi had like Cappy's brother or like cousin or something, right?
Exactly. That's
That'd be
exactly what
sick.
I'm getting
Yeah.
at. And plus, like, we were introduced to the Cap Kingdom. It's level 1, obviously,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Odyssey. Luigi can get a hat, dude. Hell, you know what? We'll go even further. 4-player co-op with Wario and Yoshi, like in the 64 DS remake. Run it back, dude. Run
I
it
feel like
back.
they wouldn't do I feel like they're more likely to do like a Peach and like I don't know about Daisy. Definitely
Probably
not
Toad,
Toad.
dude.
I don't think
No, I
Toad.
think Toad.
I as
Oh
much as I
no.
would love it to be Toad, that I don't think that would
No,
happen.
no, because his head's a hat, dude, and you know damn well his head's a hat.
Nobody wants to see Toad without that hat on, bro. Nobody wants to
I
see
had to
Toad.
see it. You had to see it. The rest of the world's gonna be seeing it if they do that 4-player co-op. Because I can only imagine, bro, taking his mushroom off, flinging it, and then jumping to like a cliff or something to get a moon. That would be hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Just his big, bald, shiny head, dude.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Hilarious.
cool.
Hit me with something, my man. What you got?
I was saying I'd like to see Cappy have like 1 or 2 new moves to his set. So I'm sure Nintendo is better at crafting the game. I couldn't come
Yeah,
up with anything
no.
besides maybe like while you're in the air, you can throw Cappy down. But what I thought of is like, how you can hold Cappy out and then like on the ground, you can run and jump off of him. I was saying like while you're jumping in the air or something, if you still have like a dive ready or something, instead of throwing Cappy forward and then diving on top of it, you should be able to like throw Cappy down and then he hovers there and spins and then you can bounce up like higher than normally.
Oh,
You
so
know what I'm
like,
saying?
yeah,
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 like
that's
while you're in the
interesting.
air, if you're like, oh, I'm not going to clear this jump, be able to throw him downwards and then
Yeah.
you bounce off of him like that. I
I
think that would
also
be a
put
cool addition.
came off the top of the head. Super Mario Wonder, if you guys haven't seen the playthrough, has badges. Add the badges to the game, dude. Add
That'd
the
be cool.
badges.
Yeah, that would be
Like
cool.
like just one, maybe 2 badges.
Yeah, a couple
Just
badges. Like, Um, like basic ones, like a swimming one, right?
Yeah, like in the
Like you
last
can move
video, we got the
faster.
dolphin
Right.
kick or like a higher jump or something, or like maybe like a glide or something like
Yeah, the
that.
parachute cap. I think like a couple of
Yeah,
those badges actually would be kind of cool additions, especially with Cappy and everything. So
it'd be
I think
sick, and
that would be pretty sick. I think that's a good idea.
that'd be awesome. That'd be sick. I would like that a lot personally. But on to the next, man. We talked about this the other day. Cameos. So if you live under a rock, Mario Kart 8 has Link and Villager and stuff. I'm not saying like make the levels like specifically for like Hyrule, like a little side thing, like
I think
the
like
Lost.
the post game area, whatever it is, which
Yeah,
we'll get into later. We got some banger ideas for the post
yeah.
game areas, but they should have sub areas in that are like themed for other Nintendo franchises, like an Animal Crossing level where it's
Exactly,
like
yeah.
maybe it's something simple like in Odyssey one where you would have like a picture of a Goomba and you'd have to like get it as close as possible. They could do that with like Link or like a villager or something, and then you have to
Hell, even
recreate
Kirby
it
and
for a moon.
Dreamland, dude.
Exactly,
Like,
or have like a little like 2D Zelda stage like side scroller thing. So
yeah.
I think
And
that'd be cool. They
I
don't have
feel
to
like
make
ever
whole
since
worlds, just a sub area or something.
yeah, I agree with that. Like they had like tiny kingdoms like the Lost Kingdom where you fought the dragon or like the dark side of the moon or something like that, or even Cap Kingdom was pretty tiny. Just make it like a small area of Hyrule or like a small area of like Dreamland where Kirby hangs out or whatever. I'm down for that. Like they don't need to physically be there in the game, but I feel like ever since Smash Ultimate came out, they've been doing more like collabs with their products and everything like that with their IPs. So that would be a good idea, honestly, and it would be really cool to like jump or hop in the Odyssey and you see Ganon fighting Link in the background or something, just straight scrapping. I feel like that'd be sick.
Yeah, I think that if they did do that, it wouldn't be like an entire area. It would just be like a
Yeah,
sub
just like
area,
a sub.
just something
Yeah,
you'd go through a door and then it's there. You grab a quick moon. It's like a Link or Kirby themed, pretty cool in and out type of thing.
oh
I think
yeah,
that's the most they would do, which would still be cool. Just showing some love for their other franchises.
I agree.
And
I
then
agree.
I want to roll into something I obviously they're gonna do. They have to do new captures.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So
sir.
they have a bunch new enemies from Mario Wonder, obviously. And we just did that level. I forget what they're called. The smack rolls. I think you should be able,
Macros.
instead of a cheap sheep, you should be able to catch or capture a smack roll, which I
I
think would be
can't
pretty
remember
sick.
what that looks like. Hang on.
They were the guys. We did that level with Joe.
Oh, those.
Yeah, you should be able to catch them, I think. And then for like an old school throwback kind of thing, I think like being able to capture Monty Mole would be cool. And
Monty Mole would be
yeah,
sick.
and like you burrow into the ground or something, and that's how you get like a moon or coins or collectible, whatever.
Or like even a shy guy, dude. I don't even think you could become a shy guy in the first game, but being like a shy
I
guy with
don't
the
think
Mario
so.
hat,
Yeah, that'd
that'd
be
be
cool. I
cool.
just don't know like what the ability would give you though if they did Shy Guy.
Well, he's got like if you played like Super Mario 2 on the I think it was the NES with like Toadstool, Toad, and Luigi.
Yeah, yeah.
They have like these little like pellets that they shoot out of their mouths. Like you can do that, but I feel like they already have like a
Yeah, they have stuff
villain
like
of some
that.
sort.
But I mean, it'd still be cool because it's just a Shy
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah, yeah. Or like even you remember like in the old Mario games when like you're in like a mid-stage castle and you got that big like turtle Koopa fella that like rolls around when you hit him.
Oh, yeah, and like the new Super Mario Bros. Games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bring him in, dude. Bring
I don't
him
know about
in.
a capture. I'm tired of them, bro. I don't want to see them anymore
No,
after
like
that.
not as like a boss, and we'll go into that further when we discuss it, but that'd be cool, like just to be them after scrapping with them for so many years.
Yeah, that would be pretty
Um,
sick.
I'm trying to think like what else? I don't think were you able to change into like a piranha plant?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, okay.
Something I wanted to see though, and as I was thinking about it, I didn't think I saw one at all in Odyssey. Boo, bro. Any
I was
boo.
thinking I
Yeah.
was thinking boo,
That would be such a
but
cool capture. And I don't
that would
even
be
think
sick.
there's any boos in Odyssey. I mean, correct me
Let
if
me
I'm wrong, but I don't think
I'm
there
gonna look
is.
right now.
King Boo
No,
as a capture would be sick, but we definitely
King
wouldn't
Boo
get
would go
that. It would
crazy.
definitely just be like a regular Boo, which I'm totally fine with still. I think
Yeah,
that would be
no.
super cool.
Last time you were able to become a Boo was Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah, yeah, they had that power up. I do remember that.
Classic there. But yeah, Boo would be dope. Even like the ghost from Luigi's Mansion would be sick.
Oh yeah, like one of the variety of them. Yeah,
Yeah, the variety of
yeah.
them. But I can't even think what else off the top of my head right now.
There's just a lot of cool captures they could do. I think that's good for now. Like just a
Yeah,
new one, a couple old ones. Obviously, Nintendo's gonna. I'm sure they'll come up with a bunch of new stuff, but
yeah.
I would really like to see just like Boo or something as a capture for sure
Boo would
because
be sick.
he was
Boo
lacking
would
in
be
the
sick.
first game. They didn't even put him
100%.
in.
Uh, but
And another. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. I think we already said this, but bigger worlds, like not every single world, but like for example,
I think
like
they had a good variety in Odyssey 1 where like Sand
oh
Kingdom
they
was really
did.
big, Metro was really big.
Uh
Um
I think the Wooded Kingdom was pretty big, but like
Wooded was pretty big, yeah. Wooded
a
was
little
pretty big.
bigger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying they're small, but it felt short. And honestly, like make it a little bit lively, like the Metro City. Like in the Metro City, you had people walking around and stuff, but you had villains too. But you know, have more of like the local folk who live in those kingdoms, like walk around a little bit, interact maybe.
They do to an extent. I mean, definitely
Yeah,
more in Metro than anywhere else for sure.
yeah,
But you'll
but
even in like
definitely
Lake
expand on
Kingdom, you'll
that.
see like some of the civilians. Sometimes there's moons tied to them and stuff, so
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are active.
Yeah, I mean, just like a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not that's me kind of nitpicking a little bit. Yeah, just bigger worlds, more interaction with the locals, I guess, stuff like that. So that's all I have for it. Not really a big one.
Yeah, I was gonna say adding a more punishing mode, like something you could unlock after the story or something for
Like a new game
just more
plus.
veteran players. Yeah, like a new game plus, but like I'm not saying like make the entire game harder. I'm saying maybe do like Mario is one shot constantly. You know what I'm saying? So you have to
That would
play
be sick.
better. Yeah, stuff like that. Like they don't have to go in and change all this stuff for the mode. As cool as that would be, it's just a lot of work that they don't have to do.
I
But
agree.
just that
Yeah.
simple addition, just having a mode where it's one life and, say there's a bigger setback if you die versus just, losing 10 coins.
Yeah, no, New Game Plus would definitely have more replay value. That's why I haven't replayed Mario Odyssey.
Right.
But yeah, New Game Plus I would definitely be down with because like you said, if it's like a one shot type of thing, that'd be sick. Or like you have like a limited amount of lives, like in every Mario game you can go up to like 99 or 900 or something like that. Make it like a standard like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe. And you know, if you get a game over, you got to restart.
I don't know about restart. Maybe like restart the kingdom. The
Yeah,
whole
restart
game,
the
that would
kingdom,
be
not the
pretty
whole
brutal,
game.
bro.
That would be
Yeah.
no, that's cutthroat.
Yeah.
No, sir. But that's a majority. Oh, I have one more, and it's kind of silly, but I need some mini games back, dude. Bring back the poker. Bring back the finding the
That would be
Mario,
great
dude.
for like a little
Bring it
side
back.
mode. Yeah.
Like you go to a kingdom, man. You see Luigi dishing out the cards. Let me have poker back, man. Let me have
That
it.
was so good.
I need it.
I would love if they put that back in the game. It's just a little side thing. That'd be incredible.
Oh, dude.
But let's
I
move on to
would.
some new world ideas here.
All right.
First
So,
one, I'm not crazy about. The first one I have like an actual cloud world. So in Mario Odyssey 1, obviously you fight Bowser in like the
hmm,
little sky area, but
yeah.
there's nothing really there. There's like a couple moons I think you can grab after the fight,
So you
but
want like a Sky
like
Island
a
type of
whole
ordeal?
sky island type thing. One
That'd be
piece, one
sick.
piece. I think it'd be really cool though having an
That'd be
actual
sick.
just yeah like a cloud-based kingdom or something. They could even do like a little memento to I forget his name, the cloud guy from Mario RPG. I just played through it,
Oh, I've never played it personally. I've never
but
played
that would
it.
be cool, like a little like memento to him too.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. Or like even Lakitus just hanging out,
Yeah,
just
Lakitus
chilling
too. I didn't
without
even
their
think about.
clouds though.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd be sick.
sick.
Just have them fishing off like the edge of the clouds.
Yeah,
That'd be that'd be sick. I would enjoy a cloud world. Um, they would have to do it right though.
Oh,
Like they need to
absolutely. Yeah.
like cloud buildings or something along those lines, like make it alive essentially instead of what they did in Odyssey for the actual Cloud Kingdom.
Yeah, that was
'Cause that
I
was
wasn't it's whatever. That was just supposed to be like a little boss fight area, so
yeah,
it is what
yeah,
it is. But an actual whole kingdom based off that would be pretty sick.
yeah.
Flesh it out.
All right.
So I know you're itching here, so get it
Oh,
out.
I'm itching. Let me cook. Now I only have three, but these three, dude, A1 picks. Amazing picks. I'm starting off with Luigi's Mansion, dude. The
That was
world
one of
of
mine,
Luigi's
yeah. That was one
Mansion.
of mine.
Luigi's Mansion, probably one of the greatest side Mario games of all time. Let's be honest. Let's get it out of the way. If you can have the vacuum on your back or like Cappy, like you hold the cap and you just absorb the ghost or something like that, that would be so cool.
That'd be a
Like,
cool
or
mechanic.
even I'm pretty sure on the 3DS one, they have like multiple haunted houses. Like you can do like a
Oh,
Sleepy Hollow type of thing, and then like you can have the mansion up on the hill or something, or you can have the multiple mansions. I think it's the 3DS one. I don't know if
the
it's the
3DS one, yeah, the 3DS one is like mission based, I think. And
yeah,
there's
yeah.
like a couple mansions you go to, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think
I'm
you're
not
right.
saying like just the mansion, like expand on it, like you can have like a little haunted village outside or something of that, like a graveyard in the backyard or something like that.
100%. And then
It
you could do
would be
King
sick.
Boo as a boss fight, bro. That'd be sick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can get the booze or like we said before, like the variants of the Luigi Mansion ghosts you can transform into. They might have different abilities. Like it's just stuff like that, man. Like I would love a Luigi's Mansion world. I would get lost in that.
Dude,
That's my
that would be
my
really
one
cool
pick.
if they did that.
Oh yeah. What else you got for me?
You stole my Luigi's Mansion one, but I I said like a Mega Mall one at first, but then we were talking, and then you said Coconut Mall from Mario Kart, so I
One of
just
the
revamped
greatest
it,
Mario tracks of all
yeah,
time.
to just Coconut Mall, like an entire like super big world. It's just a big mall. I think that could be really cool.
And even like you can have like the parking lot, like maybe a
Yeah.
little food stands, like food court or something like that. Um, I don't know what the villains would be. Probably like I would
That's for
assume like
Nintendo to figure out, bro.
that's Nintendo. That's
Yeah.
Nintendo's thing. But
Just that would be a really cool just it would be such a cool area to just go around and you could do so much movement in there. It's just like an open mall space, bunch of stores, a bunch of sub areas and stuff. So you could do
100%,
like three
100%.
floors too. Like you could just have it a
Yeah,
big, super big mall, which would be sick.
that would be awesome. I 100% agree with you on that one. Big mall map. It's unique, it's different. I think it would be fun. Um, I think that's an A1 pick. I think that's a good pick there.
Yes, sir.
But one just came off the dome. So we had the Moon Kingdom, obviously. But you know who we didn't see in the Moon Kingdom? Our girl Rosalina. Bring her back, bro. We need a like a Star Kingdom, because back in like the old school Mario days, they had like a Star World, like in Super Mario World or something,
Oh
like a
yeah, yeah,
secret.
yeah.
Bring back like a Star Kingdom or something. Have Rosalina rule it, bro. That'd be sick. Like just a
Yo,
like
chill,
a
chill. We
callback
get to
to.
that later. We get to that later, bro. Chill, chill.
But yeah, Rosalina would be sick. Star World would be cool. Um, just expand on like the moon thing because obviously, bro's breathing without a helmet. Obviously, he can go into space. Bring the little
Bro's
star guys
breathing
back.
without a helmet.
He is, dude. He is.
Mario's
Just bring
built
the little
different.
star fellows back, man.
Oh,
They're
the
the
Lumas,
best.
yeah, man.
Yeah, the Lumas. Those are my goats. But Star Kingdom. That's a pretty obvious one. I feel like I've seen a lot of that. Around the internet and everything like that. But Star Kingdom, that's my second pick of the map choices there.
That's good, man. That wraps out mine. So unless you got any more, I
Oh,
am.
I got two
There
more
you
off the
go. Roll
list.
them
What do
off.
you
Roll them
mean?
off.
All right, so obviously I'm a big Mario Kart guy. Rarely ever lose, if I do say
Yeah,
so.
he's capping. He's capping.
Give me Mushroom Gorge, man. Give me Mushroom Gorge. Give me some bouncing mushrooms I can jump off of. Explore a little like little field area and everything. Like no village or anything like that. Just straight like wooded area, kind of like the Wooded Kingdom, but Mushroom Gorge, dude. Like if you ever played Mario Kart Wii, you know what Mushroom Gorge looks like. Kind of like that, a couple caves, maybe a little town, just so what like you can
Yeah, I
shop for
think
like
there's got to be
clothes.
some sort of town. Definitely like some
Yeah,
caves, like a larger mountain. Obviously, like
yeah,
mushrooms to platform around.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
That'd be sick. And then the final one I have, pretty obvious one. Give me Yoshi's Island. Give me Yoshi's Island.
Oh,
Give me Yoshi's Island, dude. It's
yeah,
a
that's a
classic
banger.
island, dude. It is an iconic island in the Mario world. Yoshi got the side games, Yoshi's Island on the Game Boy A1. I'm pretty sure he has one on the Switch too.
He
It's
does.
just
He has one on Wii U and Switch. Apparently, the Wii U one's really good. I never got to play that, but
I think
I never
I think I
tried.
did play it. I think I did play it. I had it on the Wii U, I'm
That
pretty
was the
sure. But
Wooly one, and then
yeah,
Crafted
yep.
World is on Switch, which I've heard mixed things about, but
I didn't even know there was a Yoshi game on the Switch.
yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, like Yoshi's Island is very colorful, very unique. You know, there's different variants of Yoshi's Island that you can do. Like just put it in the map. I need to see my boy Yoshi again.
Yeah, he was a capture in Odyssey, but they didn't do too much with him. A couple sub areas had him,
Bring him
and
back.
then the Mushroom Kingdom, obviously.
I need justice for Yoshi. But yeah, that's my final pick. Um Off the top of my head, I don't have anything else. Um like we said before, Odyssey, solid 9.5
Dude,
out of
it's a
10
damn
game.
near perfect game.
Yeah, damn near
All they
perfect
can really
game.
do is add. So
Exactly. They can add to it. And like what we said before, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, but just tweak it a little bit, you know? Just tweak it.
yeah.
Make it better. Make it better than the original. But that's all I have. I'm all good.
All right. Well, I'm ready to roll into post game stuff if you are.
Post game.
Yeah, post game.
Okay. I was not prepared for post game. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I got some. So we already crossed off one of my post game things. So
Okay.
actually, I really only have one post game thing I would like left.
Lay it on me.
Obviously, I wanted to see Luigi in there, and I was saying give him his own companion, whether it's just another cat person or like Cappy's brother, cousin, whatever they want to do.
Uncle.
Yeah, uncle, whatever. I think it would be cool though. Cappy, his brother, and then Mario and Luigi.
I feel like for a post game, once you know what we forgot? The baddies of each world, dude. Do we want the rabbits to come back? The Koopaling?
Oh,
What do we think?
when we talked about it the other day, I'm tired of the Koopas after all the new Super Mario Bros.
I am as
But
well. I think
I think
overplayed.
them like colliding, doing like a little bit of a team up collab would be kind of cool, and maybe make them utilize similar to like how they did in Odyssey 1 with the rabbits, where they use like hat based mechanics. Maybe something similar to that. Because
Yeah,
all they really have for the Koopalings though is, oh, I guess they have some. You know how you have the spinning, gorilla
yeah.
guy
You got the
basically.
big guy. You
Yeah,
got the girl.
the
You got
Shuriken girl, and then I
the
remember,
wizard brother or
yeah, the
something
wizard
like
one
that.
from Wii. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
those are really the main three. But they could
but
definitely do
like
some cool stuff with that. Make them team up.
kidnap some hats. Let them use the hat or something like that from Cap Kingdom.
I think
Anything,
those should
honestly.
be like sub bosses for each area though, if they did that. Because I liked in Odyssey how they had like new original bosses for each area, where
Yeah.
like in Luncheon Kingdom you fight the bird, right? And in the Sand
Yes. Yes.
Kingdom you fight the like that like stone guy,
Yes. Yes.
like
Yes.
stuff like that. The dragon in Lost
The
Kingdom,
dragon.
yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely should keep like new bosses like that, but for sub bosses, maybe have the Koopalings and the rabbits team up.
Or like even like post game, like run a gauntlet with those brats, man.
They did.
Like
That's Dark Side and Darker Side in Odyssey 1 they did that. So they could just redo that
oh, with the
similarly.
rabbits, right?
Yeah, with the
With the
rabbits.
rabbits.
There's like a
Okay.
big boss rush gauntlet in the first game. I forget if it's Dark Side or
Okay.
Darker Side, but
Yeah, I can't remember personally, but honestly, I want to see something different than the rabbits. I wasn't a fan of them personally. I like the unique bosses more.
oh, for
Um,
sure.
I
They're just
felt
kind of filler. It is what it is.
yeah, I just felt like it was kind of lazy like towards the end of the game. Like they just kept popping up and I'm like, all
Same
right,
thing with the
get
Koopalings,
out of my
bro.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But post game, honestly, run the gauntlet with the Koopalings. I would be fine with that. Maybe like a little side quest from like Peach or something like that. That's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really think there's like big post game for Mario as far as off the top of my head.
Yeah, even you could make the argument for the quest for Peach, like you were saying. You know how you have to find her in each kingdom post game, and she gives you a moon. Like
Yes, yes.
probably something similar to that she'll do. But I get what you're saying. Have her like actually give you a quest. And the other thing I have is more so it's not. It's like similar to like you know how you get the Mushroom Kingdom post game, right?
Mm.
I would love to. I would love for them to keep the Mushroom Kingdom as it, you know, or I don't know if they would keep it, but if they were to replace it, I would really like to see either Isle Delfino from Sunshine,
Yes,
or
yes,
the observatory with like some add-ons from Galaxy.
yes. That would be sick.
I think
I
that'd be
would.
sick.
The
A lot
plaza
of
would
potential
probably
there.
be a lot better in my opinion. I would love to, even if it's like a main map on the game. That would be sick.
Yeah,
Like
Isle
bring
Delfino
that
would be
back.
huge for post game. That would be really cool if they did
Yeah,
that.
honestly, and then bring back Bowser Jr.'s little dog ass,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
expansion type of thing with his little brush, his little
It'd be
COVID
cool to just
19
have some
mask he
like
has.
the ink over the town and stuff.
Yeah, like is and bring probably well maybe Cappy can have like a water thing, like you just take the hat off. Like I said, with instead of like inhaling, it'll exhale like water or something.
Water, yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
cool. That could be cool. Yeah, have
yeah,
like a
or
little.
even like ooh, yeah, even like fire or something like that too. Ice
Yeah,
maybe.
nah, yeah, maybe. I think it would be cool though to have like some type of flood mechanic if they did do an Isle Delfino
Yeah.
type thing for a post game world.
Oh yeah, that'd be hype.
They
That'd
got
be hype. I didn't
potential,
even think of
man.
that. They
Odyssey is a
do.
damn near perfect game. Switch 2 is right around the corner. I have to imagine they're announcing it very soon.
Hopefully.
Usually they do some sort of announcement around this time in September. So I got fingers crossed they're just gonna show off the console, especially after Sony really dropped the ball with their
Watched it,
seven hundred
dude.
dollar console.
I
And
had
you
a
have to
I had a heart
buy
attack.
the disc tray separately, which is crazy.
What?
Yeah. It's wild, man.
I didn't see that. I just saw the pricing for the thing.
I have to imagine that
Oh my
Nintendo's new
gosh.
console is probably gonna be in the 400 to 500 range though.
I would say a solid 400.
I'm gonna say 4 or 5.
It's rumored to be as strong as a PS4 or a PS4 Pro. So, if they got that much power, man, they have no excuse.
Yeah,
They have no excuse.
I'm saying 400 is probably. I'm saying 450 as the upper.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but we'll talk about that in a different
Yeah.
video.
That's
That's a whole
another
different
video.
thing we
That's
could go
another
into.
video, man.
But
Door open thoughts, baby. You know how we do it.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more fire content. Thank you for watching and stay hard boiled.